Well, I guess we're recording now. And since Tropical Storm Bertha, we have more water in the pond now. It made it back to where it should be. And I'm happy with that. In the last couple of days, I've been mowing and weed whacking. And today I worked for over 2 hours weeding around the lilies. So I'm going to give an update. Ellie just got out of the pond about 15 minutes ago because she jumped in there to cool off. And we're going to just walk down here and take a look at the fence line where the lilies are. Give kind of a yard and pond update. There's my tiger lilies that are doing good. They'll get about 2 more feet taller there. Got one that come up over here. I want to cover all of this right here where the canoe is. I want to cover all of this with the dirt, but this is a tiger lily that's come up right there on its own, so we're going to leave that there. But about 2 weeks ago, I was able to turn this, maybe not 2 weeks, 1 week ago, I was able to turn this waterfall back on. This is my first, this is my first waterfall that I built, and I just had to redo that eastern border of it right there because it was coming apart, I guess, from the cold and the heat and the back and the forth. But I got 2 wheelbarrows full of grass and weeds and stuff that I pulled from these lilies. And I was doing this one this morning first, and I got into a bunch of ants right there, so I didn't finish that right there. Put some ant killer there and then didn't go back. But I love these little red lilies. I think that's called maybe an amaryllis. If anybody knows different, you can correct me in the comments. But I did all of this fence line here this morning. Took me a little over 2 hours. And we got a breast pin down here that kind of died back during the winter, so I cut all the old growth off, and this has come back. There, it's real pretty, but it used to be much bigger, but it come back smaller. And these lilies are looking a lot better since they got all them weeds pulled up from around them. And these lilies right here always have briars covered with briars, but I got all of that up. And I got these little palm trees that are coming up in the lilies. I got 4 out down there this morning. I just dug the lilies and the palm trees up because I don't want palm trees growing in the lilies. And my fig tree did good this season. I had a few figs. They weren't as big as years past. But this right here is new growth. Right here is new growth. So I'm glad about that. That's like a new tree that's come up on its own there from some of the limbs. And I took all of the stuff I pulled up from the lilies and I put it over here with all of this other compost. And I'm just going to let that be fertilized for the fig trees. And me and Ellie, my sweet Ellie there, my Cocker Spaniel, we're making our way back inside because it's hot out here. It's July, it's Florida, it's hot. And there's my stream that's overgrown. I need to cut it back so I can see the river rock. And it is just not visible now. Everything in that water just grows. And I've got to cut it back. And that'll take a couple of days to do that. Because as you can see, it is not even possible to see the water or the river rock there. Because it's just growed up. And the same here. So we're going to have to thin that out and get that where I can see the water and the river rock. And if I had the money, I could pay somebody full time to maintain all of this, because it's a lot. Yep, there's supposed to be visible water and river rock right there, but it's just growed up. But my shrimp plant here has come back. It was burnt this past winter. The begonias come back. My bulrush has come back. And my pickerel, I have never had my pickerel be this tall before, but it's about, the bloom on top is about 3 feet tall. That right there, if you can see that purple, that's the bloom for the pickerel. And it's just really doing good right there in that spot. And this ginger bloom right there, that's what I call ginger. It smells like the most expensive French perfume that you have ever smelt. And this ginger here is over 7 foot tall because it's down in that cement pond right there. It's down in it for about 2 feet. It is really, really growing, but that helps filter the water. And we got honeysuckle blooms there. And all of this is grown so tall. And look how big that honeysuckle vine is. It's as big as my thumb. Ellie, I think we need to go in. That sun's beating down, and we'll come back out later this evening when it's cooler. And look, my variegated look how big this is getting, and it's almost covered the doorway again. Look at that, but I love it. And just take one more look at this shrimp plant, and look how this has wrapped itself around the stoop post. Look at that. Nature amazes me. All right, we are going to call this video done, and I hope everybody's doing well, and we'll see you another day.